Yo, what is up, guys? It is Call Me Just 10 again. And we got here another mic review from GTZ Audio. So I know y'all wanted more, especially from the last video. It got like 1.1.3. Where is that right now? 1.1, 1.3K, whatever it's at. But shout out to everybody that showed love on that video and commented. And I responded to, most of y'all. And if I didn't, hopefully I get to y'all soon. But we got another GTZ mic here. We have the GTZ 12 with the 60s tube. So I'm thinking this mic is gonna sound like pretty warm, pretty crisp, because it's an emulation of the AKG C12. So we about to really see what's going on. But let me show y'all what comes in the packaging for real. It's very like nicely packaged. I give it that. It came in like a nice like metal-ish aluminum case. So I'm gonna show y'all guys that right now. All right, so this is the aluminum case that it came in. Again, this is the GTZ 12 with the 60 tube. So we about to see how it looks. What's the packaging? Let's open it up. All right, so it includes a shock mount. Obviously, this is a tube mic, so it includes a power supply for the tube. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm trying to put this back in here. It includes a power supply for the tube, which is right here. Build quality is nice. It's pretty heavy. It's almost like 7 pounds. I'd say it's like almost like 5-7 pounds. Yeah, this is really what's like taking up the weight in the box. You also get power cable for the power supply, and also the unique mic cable for the tube mic. All right, we also have here the mic. Let me bust that open for y'all, show y'all what it looked like. It looks pretty clean, pretty crisp. This GTZ 12 is like, it's pretty heavy also. It's like another like 2-3 pounds. The build quality is pretty solid, I'm not gonna lie. Get a close up. But yeah, that's what comes in the box. It's pretty basic, what you expect from a tube mic. Comes in a metal aluminum case. Get the mic, shock mount, power supply, and the cables with it. Pretty solid also. I know what you guys are here for. And you ain't really here for the unboxing and to see what's in the case. Y'all really trying to hear somebody sing on this and hear how this mic sound. Because the retail price for this mic is around like $290, I believe. With taxes is about, around a little bit above 300. And if you are getting a discount at the time, like it depends on what time you're buying it, because I got a $40 discount, so I got the mic for like $260. And this is like, it sounds like $1,000 mic, honestly, but I only used it like, I barely even used it. I barely even spoke a couple words on it, and I was like, oh Jesus. But I know what you guys are here for. You're trying to hear how it sounds, trying to hear it in context with some music, trying to, hear how the highs, hear how the lows feel. And we are gonna do some tests with some preamps, and we're gonna do also a test raw. Yeah, I'm gonna run through it, and I'm gonna let you guys know what's the test without the preamps, how it sounds without the preamps. We got Nye here, same girl, she's gonna hop on the mic, sing a song, whatever she does, freestyle, and that's how it's gonna go from there. Let's set up for that session. Let's get some airs on this. All right, guys. Okay, let me get some quick shots of me setting up the mic in the booth for you. As you know, it's a 2 mic, so it needs to warm up for at least like 10 to 20 minutes at least. 10 if you're trying to rush it. I'll say 5 if you're trying to rush it, but at least 10 to 20 minutes. These mics, I would say, warm them up. To warm it up. And as you guys know, if you know about 2 mics, they have their own power supply. So what I would like to do is I usually like to set the power supply out the way to the side. I can either leave it right there since I know it's Nye. Same girl, since I know it's her, I know she's not gonna be like crazy and jumping around and probably ashing on that shit because she doesn't even smoke. In the case where it's a larger group that's here, I would definitely take more precaution. So you always want to make sure these mics don't take phantom power. If you give these mics phantom power while it's also hooked up to its own power, you're risking damaging the mic. Always know that with any tube mic. So make sure phantom power is always turned off. Always turned off. You don't want it on. And then obviously you guys know the wraparound trick. And you're about to set up. Alright guys, so we got Nye in the booth and about to tell her to say what's up to you guys. Nye, say what's up to the people then.
Hello.
But yeah, that's same girl. That's Nye. She's about to do a little demonstration for us.
I've been drinking.
So right now it's just standalone mic, nothing on the mic, just her vocals. She's going through my template right now, so there's not much going on in my template, but like, got a little lo-fi, just a little slightly joint, like I said, not too much going on.
I'm just trying to find the rhythm.
Yeah, I know. So she's just trying to currently find her vibe. So that's how she sounds on the mic. She's just doing a little, mumbling, going through it, trying to figure out her flow. But to me, it sounds pretty smooth. The low end and like the mid range is there, and the highs is like very smooth on the mic. It's not like crispy, but you can tell that the highs is like ever so slightly boosted, and it's like smooth. I'm not gonna lie, this GTZ 12 is like, it's a nice mic. I want to try to run her through this Camden by Craneborn, and we see how it sounds from there. And then after that, we go through the 511. Yeah. Need 511. But yeah, it sounds pretty nice so far. So yeah, let's hear it. But we had a little technical difficulties with the Camden Audio Mojo, so we're just gonna skip that and just run her through the 511, the Neve 511, and with the silk on, and just let you guys hear how that sounds. But yeah, you can go ahead and do your thing now.
Find me alone. Find me in super the me alone. Find me alone. Wait, give me a super wait
With the Neve 511 with the silk, it sounds amazing. This GTC 12 is like minimal EQing. Like you see the EQing that's going on, very minimal. I like where she's really going with this. It's pretty cool.
Blink twice if you love it, want me back it up. Waistline just a move if you rough it up. Love it when you make me smile, and I love it when you take your time. And it's almost 4 a.m. and the sun soon come. Now it's time for bed. What you don't know? You didn't like that part? I don't like that part. Blink twice if you love it, want me back it up. Waistline just a move if you rough it up. Love it when you make me smile, and I love it when you take your time. And blink twice if you love it, want me back it up. Waistline just a move if you rough it up. Love it when you make me smile, and I love it when you take your time. And it's almost 4 a.m. and the sun soon come. Now it's time for bed. Whoa. Love it when you take your time, and it's almost 4 a.m. and the sun come. I don't like that line. I don't like that.
Yeah, you can change it. You can change it up. You can change it up. I like where you're going with it though. I really like where she's going with it. I think that, you know, we can make a hit out of doing a review for a mic. So we're gonna have to probably cut this soon. But you guys get the gist. We're gonna get back into most likely specs for the mic, and we can get into specs for the mic and show you guys the mic a little bit more, talk about it and how I feel about it. Yeah, you guys heard I was sounding my template. I'm gonna make how you hear how it sounds dry really quickly. I may not do like a little dry performance, no effects. Nah, speak on the mic a little bit. Just start saying random stuff or start singing.
Love it when you're in the mood and take me out the way you move it. Feeling on the automatic, baby, da 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 da. Oh, na na na, see you on it, baby, na 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 na.
So you guys
My
get
voice
how
was literally slowly.
you get how it sounds with, you know, literally no effects. Sounds pretty similar. You just got auto tune on it, and you know, a little compression going on. But the mic sounds great. Let's move to a different segment. All right, so we got the GTZ12 here, and we're gonna talk about specs. We're gonna talk about using it in real life sessions, and we're also gonna talk about how it sounds. The GTZ sounds pretty amazing. I'm not gonna lie. All right, so we have the specs pulled up here. They don't have into depth specs on this mic like the previous mics or some of their other mics on the website. So the specs that I can give you guys are these that they have right here, which would be the max SPL, which is 149 decibels, and then you also have the frequency response of this mic, which is 35 hertz to 21 kilohertz. And then you also have an output impedance of 150 ohms. All the other specs is like custom edge terminated dual backplate, all brass, vintage GK12 style capsule from Era, accurate design. Um, Besides that, it's just them talking about the 9 polar patterns and the 7-pin cable. This mic is a pretty solid mic, especially for the price that you're getting it at. $295. It's originally $395, but we got it here $295. That's how much I paid for it. It's a good buy. I'm not gonna lie. I'll show you it in a real life context in a second, because this is a day later from couple minutes ago. This is a day later. So what we did was we did have a couple sessions that I recorded it with, and we also did another song with Nye, and I can just show you a little preview of that. And we recorded her from the GTZ12 going into the Rupert Neve Designs 511 Portico, and from that into the Apollo. It was a clean sound. Great song we recorded. This mic here is a great bang for your buck, $295. And if you go to the website GTZ Audio, right now they have $40 off of all orders over $160. I'm not a sponsor, by the way. I'm just letting you guys know how much I got the mic for and what discounts you can get. For me, I ain't a gatekeeper. You get what I'm saying? But let's show you guys what it sounds like in a real life use. All right, so we got the song right here. It's by Sane Girl. It's called Sunny Days. I already mastered it. I mastered it with, I mixed it with the SSL Violet EQ and the SSL G comp. We're gonna do reviews on those also, but this mix is great. Her voice sounds great. I also used the Canard beat on her doubles to brighten it up. So you're gonna hear what it did, but this is how the mic performed in a real life session. And hopefully you guys like what you're hearing. If you don't, it's whatever, you can get a different mic. But I like what I hear, and shout out to GTZ, because this is like their third mic I'm getting, and it sounds amazing. I'm not gonna lie. For the price, yeah. So let's hear what Sane Girl got going on.
And tell me what part you don't like. You want me to redo?
Sunny days are coming together. Yeah. Are you down forever? Are you down? Or is this just a phase? Sunny days. Will you be my lover? Will you take over the rest of my day? It's looking so good.
Yeah, that's all I can give y'all. That's all I can give you guys. But like I said, the mic sounds amazing. I didn't have to do too much, especially coming from the GTZ12 into the Rupert Neve into the Apollo. That's just like a clean ass signal flow right there. The EQing was like very minimal, and yeah, it's just like I said, it's a solid mic. I recommend it to anybody. It is a tube mic, like I did explain. So you don't want to turn 48 volts on. You're gonna blow the mic. Don't do that ever. Don't do that. Solid mic. Let's wrap this up. Yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the preview of the song, and hopefully you guys also enjoyed it being used in a live setting. I appreciate you guys for watching, and we're out.